All right, how about it, YouTube? So I had just went to South Carolina from Tennessee to drop off a load, right? And this was in a box truck. So I pulls up at the pallet store, right? And this took me like a whole day almost. But anyhow, what I noticed was when I got to the pallet, they already had gang stalkers at the pallet. So I'm coming out the store, and it's a dude, he a truck driver. He walks up to me and goes like this, does this stuff, right? And I'm like, what the hell wrong with him? You know, I ain't really think about it until I got back in my truck. I was like, oh, that must have been a gang stalker. You know, he just basically trying to intimidate me or something. But you know, it didn't even really bother me at the moment, because I was like, if he grabbed me, I'm gonna spring on him. But anyhow, they had that stuff set up, and I was probably like 8 hours away from home. So they get these notifications no matter where you go in real time. You know, like I said on my last video about Brian 2, he telling the truth. That right there just put the icing on the cake. Because I've actually had this happen. Like I went on a trip to Bahamas, but I didn't really understand what targeting was then. And they was doing it all the way in the Bahamas. But anyhow, there's one other thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I didn't have any scraps to go in the back of my trailer to, you have trailer scraps that connect on each side, and it keeps your load from moving around. So tell me why today I come to this job, because the whole truck driving thing is just like a side job right now. So it's a company that me and my wife are doing. But anyhow, it take a lot to get a company up off the ground and running. So that was my first load. But tell me why. So I called in from this job to go and do that job that day, just to get some people who vouch for me, will vouch for the company, that we came and took a load and delivered it. So I got the load in Crossville, Tennessee, and I took it all the way to North Carolina, and then I drove back. So it was all like a 14-hour day. But anyhow, I come in this job today, and I find a trailer scrap just laying on the ground. I've been at this place several times in the past 3 years. This is my third time working here. Never seen it ever before. But all of a sudden, this is what I see, a trailer scrap. Now, I just told y'all I needed a trailer scrap to go in my truck. So I could have been like, see, they want to see where your thoughts gonna go with it, and they already can be induce the thought. So induced thought would be to steal it, and that would be stealing from the company, right? So you know an induced thought, because it's gonna be the wrong thing to do. So I'm like, man, they got a trailer scrap on the ground, when I already decided that I was gonna order one off of it's called iLine or something like that, but it has all different type of equipment that you can order if you have a company. But anyhow, they had one laying on the ground in the middle of the damn warehouse, nowhere near the dock doors. So I'm gonna put that in the thumbnail once I'm done with this video.